Sacramento looks like the affordable California dream. Cute bungalows, great food, way cheaper than the Bay Area. And for me personally, it's the perfect place to live. But the truth is that Sacramento is not for everyone. In this video, I'm not handing you a glossy flyer. I'm telling you about some of the major drawbacks that could change your mind about living here. By the end, you'll know exactly what to ask before you buy and how to avoid the trap that catches most Sacramento newcomers off guard. So let's get into it. Okay, let's start with the first reality check that most people get here. How about our summers? They are hot. You get long, hot stretches that can wear you down fast. Summers here are a bit intense and the heat can feel nonstop for weeks at a time. But what catches most people off guard isn't just the heat. Wildfire smoke can settle right into the valley at certain times of the year, and I mean the kind of air quality that makes you want to stay in bed for days. This has become a reality that people need to be prepared for. And when I tell you about the insurance costs I'm personally dealing with later in this video, you'll see why these weather patterns aren't just uncomfortable, they're expensive. Oh, and if you have allergies, living here can be rough. The valley traps pollen, and many residents deal with strong seasonal allergies from the trees, grasses, and weeds that seem to hit harder every year. Now, before you write this off completely, let me tell you the other side. Sacramento is still much milder than a lot of other hot states, and we don't have the humidity that other states do. And what most people don't realize is that if you look at foothill areas like Dorado Hills, where I live, you usually get cleaner air and a slightly cooler temperature because of the elevation and the natural breeze that rolls off of Folsom Lake. It really does make a difference. Plus, the location is simply amazing. You're about 2 hours from South Lake Tahoe and 2 hours from San Francisco. Various wine regions are right next door. When you need a break from the heat, you have world-class places close by. And our Mediterranean climate means you can enjoy an outdoor lifestyle most of the year. That's something a lot of people really value once they live here. But before we keep going, let me introduce myself. I'm Kelli Griggs, and on this channel, I share everything you need to know if you're living or relocating or moving to the Sacramento area. If any questions pop up while you're watching, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can find my contact information in the box below. All right, let's keep going. Now we should get into a sensitive topic, the roads here. It's really important you know this ahead of time because if you don't, it can frustrate you fast. The Fix 50 project is the perfect example. What started as a major freeway improvement has taken much longer than expected, and ongoing construction has become part of our daily lives if you're a resident here. Delays, shifting timelines, and cost overruns have tested people's patience. And this connects right to the housing market surprises I'll show you in a few minutes. Because where you buy decides how much of this delay will frustrate you to deal with. So if you're driving from Dorado Hills, for example, down to the city, the commute can feel very reasonable if you're in off-peak hours. But during rush hour, it can feel like a very slow crawl. And what's really frustrating is that in July, they found cracks in the new Highway 50 lanes. They had to tear it out and replace a large section. It's the kind of thing that feels like it's never ending when you're living in it. These delays might look small at first, but they can turn into major problems in your daily life. But here's why I'm still positive about our traffic situation. All this construction is going on because our region is growing fast. More people are moving here every year, and the infrastructure is playing catch up. The Sacramento County area is projected to grow by 580,000 residents by 2050, and the region is experiencing positive growth with the county seeing 0.5 annual growth. When the Fix 50 project finally gets done, drivers will see meaningful improvements like additional lanes, better exits, and updated systems replacing very old infrastructure. And what people don't always think about is that if you choose suburban areas like El Dorado Hills or Folsom, your day-to-day drive is usually much easier than the main downtown corridors. You can get to stores, great schools, and local services right in your immediate area without having to ever fight freeway traffic. So I want to be completely honest about the job market here. This way, you won't have room to feel disappointed later. First things first. This isn't the Bay Area. We don't have the same concentration of high-paying tech jobs or the nonstop flow of six-figure roles you see in places like San Francisco. Compared to bigger coastal metros, the job market here can feel more limited, especially if you're coming from fast-paced moving tech scene. Some people do feel that career growth happens at a much slower pace here, and that's important to understand up front. In terms of overall growth, the job market here has been steady rather than explosive. If you're expecting rapid salary jumps or constant job hopping, you might find Sacramento a bit more conservative in that sense. But here's what I find exciting about what's happening locally. We have strong, stable employment in areas like government, healthcare, and education. These aren't boom and bust industries. They provide consistency, which matters a lot to a lot of families. Healthcare and life sciences continue to expand here, bringing long-term opportunity rather than short-term hype. And it's not just traditional sectors. Sacramento is also seeing quiet growth in tech-related fields, including software, cybersecurity, agricultural technology, and clean energy. Companies are choosing this region because operating costs are more reasonable than in the Bay Area, while still offering access to talent. And that population growth I mentioned, that's people choosing to move here. More people moving in means more demand, more development, and more opportunity across the industries. Growth brings opportunity, and major projects across the region are helping support job creation over time, not just in one single sector. Here's where I need to set the record straight. The days when this area was seen as cheap California are gone. The cost of living here is about 27% higher than the national average. Housing runs around 37% higher. Groceries are about 5% more. Utilities can be about 70% higher, and transportation cost sits at about 39% above average. The median listing price is around $480 as of late 2025. If you're expecting cheap living, you're going to be shocked. But this is the reason people still choose this area over other California markets. This region gives you an amazing value compared to the Bay Area and Southern California. Their overall cost of living here is still much cheaper than San Francisco. Your money goes much further in suburbs like El Dorado Hills and Folsom. While El Dorado Hills median price is around $1 million and Folsom is around $750, these prices are still far below Bay Area communities. You get bigger homes, more land, better schools, and that classic California lifestyle without the Bay Area pressure. And what people don't realize is that the cost of living here is still about 15% lower than the California state average. We're expensive compared to places like, say, Kansas, but we're a bargain compared to much of the state of California. Now, we take a closer look at what's really happening in our housing market. And what I'm about to show you surprises a lot of buyers. Inventory has increased significantly in Sacramento, but it remains relatively tight compared to national standards. There aren't many homes available at any given time, and well-priced properties still move fast. It's common to see competition, so buyers need to be ready to act. But new construction is where things can get tricky, and this is something most agents don't explain very clearly. Now, new builds usually come with Melo-Roos taxes, and if you've never heard of that before, you're not alone. Melo-Roos is a special tax in California levied on property owners in community facilities districts, also known as CFDs, to fund public infrastructure and services like schools, parks, roads, and utilities in those new developments. Created under the Melo-Roos Act, these districts allow local governments to issue bonds for projects repaid by the property owners through annual special taxes, typically for 15 to 40 years. They appear on a separate line on your property tax bill and are added to the top of your regular property taxes. In newer master planned neighborhoods across these regions, these added taxes are common, typically ranging from $100 to $400 per month, depending on the community, and they can significantly change what your monthly housing cost feels like. So before you make an offer on a house, take a moment and pull the tax records. You can do this with a simple Google search or through your county's website. And there's another consideration with new construction. Some builders include resale restrictions in their contracts, meaning you may need to live in the home for a specific period of time before reselling, or restrictions can apply to how quickly you can resell that property. That's not something most buyers expect, and it's critical to know before you commit. But here's the good news. Sacramento offers a wide range of housing options that many markets just don't have. You'll find established neighborhoods like East Sacramento and Land Park with tree-lined streets, large lots, and no Melo-Roos at all. These are also modern new builds with updated designs and amenities, and suburban areas that offer space and privacy at prices that would be very hard to find in coastal California. Homes built before the big wave of new development often come with fewer surprise taxes or fees and are simpler with their tax structures. Parts like Folsom, Elk Grove, and other established areas offer this as an advantage. And let's be honest, compared to the Bay Area housing, Sacramento still delivers strong value at almost every price point, as long as you know what to ask before you buy. All right, we need to talk about the costs you never see coming after moving here, and I think it's really important to walk you through each one. California taxes are high, period. Sacramento's average property tax rate is about 0.08 to a total of 1.1. When you add local measures and special districts, the real shock comes from fire insurance, and some areas it's absolutely brutal. My own fire insurance jumped to $18,000 a year. The average homeowner policy here in California is now around $1,300 to $2,500 per year. But in high-risk fire areas, it is common to see premiums $5,000 to $18,000. State Farm and other major insurers have limited renewals and stopped writing many new policies in higher risk parts of California. If you're buying in the foothills, this can become a major ongoing expense that catches you off guard. And here's what you need to know to protect yourself. Different suburbs vary a lot in their tax structures. Some neighborhoods have very predictable tax rates with clear, simple rules. With a knowledgeable agent, and I mean someone who really understands these local details, you can avoid these types of surprises and very high tax bases. Many of the planned communities with higher fees offer top-tier amenities like pools, parks, trails, and excellent schools that raise your property values and quality of life. For example, Folsom benefits from the Sacramento Municipal Utility District, or SMUD, services. That gives you much lower electricity costs compared to El Dorado Hills PG&E rates. That utility difference can save you thousands of dollars a year. everything I just told you might wonder why I choose to live here and why I help families move to Sacramento every single day. My life in El Dorado Hills explains a lot. Follow me on Instagram and see my farm adventures. This region offers a balance of suburban peace, urban energy, with a bit of rural around the edges. You get the classic California lifestyle, plus quick access to world-class places without the cost or intensity of the Bay Area. If you want an urban vibe, downtown has walkable spots like the Ice Blocks, which has 142 loft-style apartments, ground floor shops, cafes, and amazing restaurants. The region's economic basis also supports long-term value. Sacramento State University alone supported more than 16,000 jobs in the 2000 to 2024 academic year. Big development projects like the Sacramento Rail Yards and Aggie Square are adding research labs, student housing, and thousands of jobs. And I believe this with all my heart. There's something for everyone here. If you want the energy of Midtown, the prestige of older neighborhoods, the family feel of Folsom, or the luxury of El Dorado Hills, you can find a community that fits your life. Something we love about Sacramento is Phil's Coffee. Okay, so what do you love most about living downtown, Midtown downtown?
Oh, the calm. I like the calm. So because I work calm in transportation, because I work twice a week in LA and it's busy there. Coming here, I really appreciate everyone having a not as rushed maybe life. I enjoy coming into third spaces. We have a lot of third spaces in downtown Midtown, co-working spaces, coffee spaces. So I enjoy that. And our food.
I would say Midtown downtown. Midtown downtown is the only like nightlife, weekend life in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you could go to Roseville, but
you can find everything here. A lot of our friends actually own Good Neighbor. They own a lot of places around here.
Plug your friends.
Yeah, our friends own Good Neighbor. They own Bach, Urban Roots, but we lowbrow, but we tend to I partner with them to host events, but we tend to find more community stuff here too. So they do a lot of farmers markets. We have a lot of farmers markets.
You do have a lot.
Yeah, we have a lot of farmers markets, lots of pop-ups. So I enjoy those kind of things. The kids enjoy it. So that's what we enjoy most about downtown too. Parks. Got a lot of parks here. Yeah, we have a lot of parks.
When you go outside of Midtown downtown, that's the positive of those suburbs. They're very family oriented. Yeah. So if you have kids, you know, Natomas, Elk Grove, all those little suburbs are actually really good for
Do you need to be a Sacramento Kings fan to live here?
I mean, I would say definitely don't hate them. Don't hate the Kings. But, you know, if you're already a Warriors fan and you're moving out here, move out here. But just know we go hard for our Kings. Like, it's not anyone, no other NBA team here. So, you know. That's just
Do you think that they can see us light the beam at Warriors Stadium?
Oh, definitely not. They better not. No. Light the beam is here. The beam is in Sacramento. If y'all want to come see it, that's one thing. Yeah, exactly.
So what I like the least is transportation. I live downtown, we live in Midtown, and it costs us an upward of about $250 to park our car in our apartments on top of rent. So after our first year of living here, we opted into transportation just by bus or by train. But we quickly learned that transportation is pretty good in the downtown Midtown. But anything outside of that, it gets kind of bad.
Stuck in a little area.
You want to go to Natomas, South Sacramento, East Sac, really towards El Dorado Hills, Folsom. It gets kind of tricky getting around outside of light rail. So that's probably my biggest dislike is our public transportation. I think it could be a lot better.
Okay. Have you ever taken the light rail to Folsom?
I have. Yeah. I've taken it all the way to Folsom. I've taken it to Sunrise. I think it's such a good system. I just feel like it just needs to be expanded. And since we're growing, I moved here in 1999, so there wasn't even land here really. So since we've grown by like 1 million people, so I feel like we do have to have more ways to get around because our freeways are also always being worked on. So I think if we had better transport, and I work between here and LA, so I compare our transportation to Metro.
Got it.
And you can get anywhere on Metro. They have systems for any sub-city, city, so I just hope that we can adopt that here.
Okay, so what else should someone know moving to Sacramento?
Family friendly. Don't come here if you're looking for a nightlife. Come here if you're looking for
A day life?
a day life. Yeah, we have a lot to do. We have such good food. I think our communities we have such sweet people in Sacramento too. I think as far as the people here, obviously can't speak for everyone. Like we just met.
We've been best friends for
Like,
5 minutes.
You meet some really cool people here. I've been here for so long and we have so much to offer. I just think we have a lot of talent here too.
Yeah.
People have to leave here to go somewhere else, but we have a lot of talent here.
A lot of shows, a lot of
lot
theater.
of shows. We go to Ace of Spades up the street. You'll find something nice there. So there's always something to do. You're just not gonna like till 2 a.m, you know.
Yeah.
But if you want to,
What time do you think it rolls up downtown?
I would say it probably starts around 9-10 o'clock, and then it goes. Downtown. It used to stop at 2. I heard there's a bill going to be passed. They're going to extend the nightlife out to 4 a.m.
Wow.
So
I've not heard that.
Yeah.
Learning something new at Phil's Coffee.
There you go. So, but I mean, me and her.
Lowbrow.
There you go, Lowbrow.
Lowtown Mondays at Lowbrow. I'm gonna plug them in. Lowtown Mondays, 9 p.m. Lowbrow. They play all 70s, 80s, 90s music. It's a vibe. I feel like everyone that I invite here, I try to make them stay on Mondays so that we can go and listen to the DJ. DJs are awesome. Lowbrow's awesome. I'm plugging them in. Lowbrow's awesome.
Okay, a couple more. Favorite lunch spot?
Ooh,
Downtown,
Good Neighbors.
Midtown. Good
Good
Neighbors?
Neighbors one, Rock and Soul. I love Rock and Soul. Where else? Where's the in Doko? Polanco and Doko's really, really good.
Outside of downtown, there's a spot on a street called Northgate Boulevard called Algo Bueno. I love tacos, so if you like tacos, look up Algo Bueno. Yeah. That's Northgate Boulevard has a lot of Mexican. Yeah, but each part of Sacramento is gonna have some type of cuisine or some type of, so just depends on what area you're in also. Yeah.
Frank Fats is an honorable mention.
Oh, Frank Fats, that's been here.
Frank Fats is an honorable mention. It's the longest restaurant we've had here. I think longest standing restaurant in Sacramento is Frank Fats.
I actually went to culinary school here in Sacramento. I did.
Which one?
It used to be called Leader Wolf. It was over down Stockton Boulevard.
Okay.
And so I used to go and watch Lena Fat make all the dumplings in the morning.
What an experience.
It
That's
was.
his daughter?
Yeah, well, it was his wife.
What?
That's tight.
Wow.
She was the talent, in my opinion, behind that. Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah, that's
Look, I just gave you the real truth about living in Sacramento, but after 20 years of helping families make this move, I know something important. If you can handle what I just described, then you might have found your perfect California home. If you're ready to explore this area with someone who will give you the highest level of service and guidance across your journey, please reach out to me at info@teamnavigate.com. My team and I help families work through these challenges and find the Sacramento area community that fits their lifestyle. And if you want to see where the smart money is actually moving right now, check out the next video I've linked here. Sacramento areas that are absolutely booming in 2026. I'll show you where growth opportunities and long-term values are really lining up right now. Thanks for trusting me with the real story about living in Sacramento.